Hello everyone and welcome back to another video inside of my world. And oh god, that is terrifying. I just saw this figure just looking through my window. That's not a very good sight to have. Let's get the joke over with then. So what does it say? It says, what do you call a nun in a wheelchair? Is it going to be like Virgin Mobile? It's going to be something about mobiles. Yeah, Virgin Mobile. I thought it was. I promise I didn't look at that beforehand. But yeah, it just seemed to make the most sense. Let me just get all of my tools out, because today we're doing a bit of redstone, and I have no idea if this mechanism is going to make any sense, but let's just hope and just pray. So we've got a little trek over to the game. I'm trying to think, did I change anything since the last video? I can't remember, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've got a really bad track record of like remembering like what I've done. So I don't think I've changed the game at all. I think the only thing that like I've kind of thought about is more about the rules. So I was thinking, like, instead of like you having one go, and if you miss that you'll go over, you always get 2 goes, unless you get a strike, which is kind of like you'll go over with, to make it a bit more like normal bowling. That's really the only thing I've done. We've also done a bit of like the roof as well, to basically like mark where the little scoreboard's going to be, and that's what we're going to get done today. Is we're going to get that board done. So I'm looking forward to kind of showing you what this game is going to eventually look like. I think it's going to be really, really awesome when it's finished. So, right, let's just head over to where it is. It's all the way over here. It's weird, like, going in this direction to, like, build something, because, like, I'm so used to, like, staying in the same area. But it is nice to, like, branch out and to, like, go to different areas and to try them. So, yeah, so it's all the way over here. You can see the end city that I built a very long time ago. So it's all the way over there. Where is Raymond? Oh, there's Parrot. I don't know where Raymond is, but hopefully he'll be able to catch up. I guess we'll see in a second. So it's next door to this like blue and yellow game, which I can't remember the name of, and there it is. Oh yeah, also we built the game back a little bit, so then now it's in line with the other paths, because it was a bit wonky last time. So we built it back. We also added in this wall here, as well as these little frog-like lanterns, just because it makes the game a little bit brighter. There's also a wandering trader, and I'm just going to kill him. Like, these guys are everywhere. And I don't... is that just my world, or is that, like everyone's world? Are wandering traders just, like, everywhere? Like, you'll have to let me know. Just because... yeah, they do literally seem to be everywhere. So, firstly, we need to get the coloured stripes done, which are going to be where the lights will be. So, basically, there's going to be 4 different colours. We've got orange, blue, pink and green. So, I guess I'll do blue and orange. It doesn't really matter which order these go in. So, I guess I'll do blue on the end here. It doesn't actually really matter, so I'm just going to kind of shove these down. Okay, so it looks like pink's going to go there, and green's going to go there, which means orange... it's going to go here. To be honest, I was going to try and keep orange and pink separate, just because they look very similar. Yeah, so do you want to maybe change that, just because I was going to try and keep that, like the order didn't really matter, but like I didn't really want those two together. And then the lamps are going to be, oh, yeah, literally there. I thought that was in the wrong spot then, but yeah, those are going to be like that. So when it's the blue light is on, that will mark it to the blue person's go, and then you'll press the button, which will then switch it to the pink person's go, and then when the pink person's go is over, they'll switch it to green, and so on and so on. So there you go, Raymond. There's some shears, because I've noticed that you're just punching that wool. So there's a nice pair of shears for you. So, right, let's have a think about this. So I need to build up this coloured wool, just going to the top like that, and then oh, wrong colour. So yeah, and then we also need the so that one would be pink. Oh, I actually don't have any pink wool on me, but that's okay. Let's go down here and let's have a look and see if we can do the rest. And then also I want to get the other buttons done, and these all need to be in a much neater order. Once again, it doesn't really matter which order they go in. I guess let's do it so whichever one's on this side. So let's do blue. Blue can go there. And then pink, seeing as that one's like in the middle, that one can go there. And then green can go here. And then orange can go on the end, I guess. So green can go there, orange can go there. There we go. So it literally doesn't matter. But I think that looks quite nice. I decided to use wool just because I quite like that. I prefer the look of wool to concrete. Like, it's not just me. But, like, I know a lot of people love concrete. But, like, I always have been a wool person. Like, any mini game like I build, it's colourful. It's mainly built out of wool. Just because I just prefer the look of wool to concrete. But there we go. That looks really, really good. Oh, there's an orange block there missing. So here, there's going to be a redstone lamp, which is going to have a button on it. So I've just realised I've got no glowstone to make a redstone lamp. Is there any nearby? Oh, there's some glowstone here. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I've got silk touch on my axe. I'll pick up this glowstone block. I will replace that with another bit of glowstone, but I just need a block of glowstone for now to make for it. Oh, there we go. Dirt is the block for the day. Oh, how do I get back up? Oh, there's a staircase here. Okay, see, I was just about to like pile up, and then I realised that was there. So yeah, so I'll replace that glowstone. So don't think I'm like vandalising my own stuff. I will replace that. So right, I need a redstone lamp. So redstone lamps are very simple to make. They're literally just a glowstone block of redstone. So that's going to go here. We're actually going to put a button on top. It doesn't really matter which button we use. So I'll figure out kind of like all of that in a second. So when you press the button, it's going to push down a block of... it's going to push down a redstone block and a piston. So let's just go make a spruce button. Oh, actually, a spruce button might probably not be the best option because, yeah, it does kind of blend in a bit with the browny colour of the redstone lamp. So I might change that to a stone one. I wish you could have, like, andesite buttons and stuff. Like, it makes me laugh. Like, there's black stone buttons, but there's no deep slate buttons. Like, why isn't there a deep slate button? Like, it would just make a lot of sense. Or maybe that's just me being weird. I don't know. So, right, so I need a block of redstone and a piston, and I've just realised that we might not have any slime to make a sticky piston. But this platform we actually do need to extend out. Like, we did build this platform out before we started, but looks like we haven't built it far enough. So basically there's going to be a bunch of stuff going down here. So there's going to be a mechanism which is going to change that light when you press that button. I need to make the stick piston. There's also going to be a collection method for all of the snowballs. There's also going to be a dispenser, which is going to dispense water to kill all the snow golems. And there's also going to be an automatic way to put it in your barrel. So there's going to be quite a lot going on down there. And I'm looking forward to that. Right, sorry about that weird cut. Basically, we just went to grab some slime because we realised that we had no slime in the chest. So, let's just get on with doing the rest. And Raymond has completely filled up my chests with redstone and repeaters, which is good because I need a lot. So I actually do need some droppers. I'm going to need 5, I think. It is 5. And then I'm also going to need some hoppers as well. So I guess, Raymond, do you want to make me the hoppers for me? Just whilst I go and sort this out. So basically, this is going to be the way of how it's going to change the light. So basically, we need it to go so that it will always move it along by 1. And there are a bunch of ways you can do that. If you remember Stampy's Boingy Beaks, he did like a minecart checkpoint system, which worked okay, but it was a bit complicated. So the way of how we're going to do it is with droppers. And thank you for the hoppers. I do appreciate that. So let's try and find where these redstone lamps go. I think they go about... Oh yeah, there we go. Oh no, so it's about here, I think. Yeah, and I've just broke some ice, but it doesn't matter because it should be okay. So yeah, so all of this we can break away because this is going to be where the redstone torches are going to be, which are going to lead you upstairs into the redstone room. So let's just go and like break away all these blocks. We can once again just build this across. So this is going to be like where all of those are going to go. So I guess we could do those towers first. That might be the smartest way of doing this, because otherwise we're going to end up a little bit confused and a bit complicated. So let's just go like, just fill in like a bunch of this this spruce like this. I can actually get rid of all this redstone. Like all of this was from like a previous mini game that was here, so it doesn't actually matter that like I'm breaking all this away, because like the game basically was like very destroyed from the world edge. So let's just go and like start building up. So I think this one needs to go here. Let me just go make some redstone torches. Oh, I'm going to need more than that, I think. There we go. So these are just going to be like piled up. So we're just going to do like one there, one there, one there, one on top, until eventually we get to the top area here. And there we go. So you can see that is where the lamps are going to go. And then literally we're just going to do a big trail of redstone going all the way over to the lamp. We will need to add a repeater just in the somewhere, so we can go about there. So there we go. So you can see that's on. We might have to invert this a little bit later, but this will be okay for now. So let's just go get rid of this other cobblestone stack. So I guess, Raymond, do you want to do the other redstone torches? So if I just like mark them, I'm afraid you're blocking one of them. If I just kind of just mark where each of these are going to go, could you maybe do the redstone torch towers going up? That might make our life just a little bit easier. I'm just going to go and like fill in a bunch of this platform. Like doing like these big open platforms can sometimes be really handy, but sometimes it can also be really frustrating. So let me just do that. It looks like he's getting on with that. So yeah, basically, when you press the button, we need it to be that it will fire through the droppers, and I'll explain like why we're using droppers in a second. So let me just go and like show you this. So when this gets set off, I guess I could just use orange wool. Orange wool works pretty nice. So yeah, basically I will show you how the redstone is going to be in a second, and you can see all the redstone from the previous game. So yeah, basically here we're going to need some dust, so that when the button gets pressed, it will push down that redstone block. It is then going to go to these droppers. So we're going to have one there, like that. We're also then going to have another one next to it, another one, and then one facing up. So basically what's going to happen is there's going to be one item in every one of these, and there's also going to be a bunch of redstone comparators. I'm going to do them on this side. So basically when it gets set off, it's basically going to move the item along by one every time. So like it will always start in that first dropper, then when it gets set off it will then light up the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. Then when it gets to the M1, it's going to fire it into some hoppers, which will put it back to the start. So this is basically just like a really simple way for me to be able to like count 4 checkpoints without having to like do like the whole complicated boingy bigs redstone. And by having these 4 like this, it's going to be okay. Let's put a snowball in here. Literally doesn't matter what this is. I am going to have to like build out this platform a little bit further, because there is going to be a bunch of redstone which is going to go on this platform. And let's just do blue wool. It literally doesn't matter what this looks like, because like no one is ever going to come down here. So it literally doesn't matter. So here we need to do comparators behind each of these. So you can see this one's lit up because the item is in this dropper, but if it got moved to the next one, it basically would get moved along. So let's just do like a redstone torch so I can just show it off. So basically if I do that, you can see the item gets moved along by 1, and because we've done the repeaters going to the end first, so the first one, it means it will only ever get moved by 1, and it's just a really like clever way of being able to like count 4 checkpoints. And then there's also going to be the hoppers as well. This one is where the hoppers are going to get like led to. So you can see it basically does like a big loop. So it will go to there, it will go all the way across, then when it gets to the M1, it gets fired into hoppers and all the way back up. So you can see when it does that, it should reach the end. There we go. And you can see now it's back to the start. So that is literally how this is going to work. The only tricky thing is fitting all of this redstone in. So we're actually going to use a lot of repeaters for this. And then this one, once again, is going to go repeater, redstone. So the whole trail is pretty much going to be entirely made out of repeaters. just because it just makes this more compact than what like it kind of has to be. So this one, we need it to go to this one here, because the fourth one is basically going to like lead to here. So right, let's see guys. So that one will go to the furthest. So right, I need to do this one going all the way across. So let's do the furthest one first, I guess, because that will be like the hardest one. So let's just go and like build all of these going across like this. And then if I then just do like the redstone go to there, and then I can then do all of these repeaters basically going the entire way across. So let's just go and like get rid of all of these. So you can kind of see what I mean by like how simple this is. But it is just a lot of repeaters, and of course because it is repeaters it will add a delay, but that's okay. So right, let's have a look. Yeah, the lamps are currently on and I want them to be off by default. So there are two ways I could do that. I could add an inverter here. Is that going to fit? I mean, it would, but it's not very elegant. I guess we could just, like, get rid of these top torches and just change these to dust. I think that's going to be the easiest way of doing this. Because otherwise we're going to end up, like, in a really tricky situation. So, right, now that that's done, let's have a think about this next part. So, for the next part, we basically just need to do the same thing again. So we just need to go and, like, light up all of these by basically just leading all of these along. So yeah, so that's literally how it's going to go. You can see it's so compact, but it should hopefully work okay. It doesn't matter about pulling back the repeaters. But yeah, but Raymond's trail is going to end up coming to here. So that is pretty much this part done. You can see it's so simple. All of these repeaters as well, we don't need to worry about pulling them back. I must have pulled one back by accident. So I'll let you do the last two. And whilst you do that, I'm going to start doing some of the other redstone, because this is probably the simplest part of the redstone done. And you might have realised that I left a big part of the middle area open. The reason why is because of the minecart track. So yeah, that is the reason why I decided to do all of that. And it looks like all these repeaters are pretty much done, which is really good. So right, I guess we could go and have a test and see if these are working. So I'll tell you what, let's go and do that. Let's go and see if all of my my redstone has paid off. So right, let's wait for Raymond to get up. There he is. So right, let's give this a test by pressing the button and seeing just how far this this goes. So that should move along to the pink one any moment now. There we go. I was a bit worried then it wasn't going to do it, but there you go, that one's done that. So then if I go and press the button again, the pink one should go off and it then should move to lime green. There we go, it's done it. And then if I press it again, it should turn off lime green and go to orange. There we go. And then this is the important one. So if I press this, it should turn off orange and go back to the start to light blue. Let's see if it's going to work. Hopefully it will. Oh, it's gone off. And there we go. It's done it. So yeah, so that is basically the light system sorted. So you can see it's very easy now to see when it's your go. It's also very easy to keep track of whose go it is after who, because a lot of the time you could accidentally mess up the order. So this way it should never get confusing, because you can just very easily see from that board who is going in which order, which I think should hopefully be pretty okay. So that's that part of the redstone done. I also changed those trapdoors to be a bit lower, I think, just because when they're a bit higher it was a bit hard to get in. So right, so let's have a think about this. So right, so we do need to do the minecart section, so let's just go and do like a whole load of minecarts. And I do actually need a hopper minecart, but I'm actually going to need a whole load of rails as well. Raymond, if you can, if you can make some powered rails, that would be fantastic. Because I'm not going to lie, I can't be bothered to make them. So, right, let's head back down and let's see if we can get this last build done. Oh god, that was a bit dangerous. That was a bit like a game I played with Bloodstorm a little while ago. So let's just make some planks. So this is just going to go underneath by one. It's important to do by one, otherwise basically, the hopper minecart won't be able to pick up the items. So that's why it's important to do by one block. Let's just go and like pile up here. So these tracks basically need to go in like a circle, and I've put one on the end, which basically means that that you should be able to easily see. So right, let's have a think about this. So this can go like a big loop like this, and then when it gets to here, I then want it to get bounced back. But there is going to be a bit of redstone as well. Basically, that's just going to like light up some of the sections. So let's just see if we can very easily do this. So let's just do this going down to about here-ish. This track is then going to go the entire way down like this. Oh god. It's then going to go the entire way down like this, and then it's basically going to go to all of those hoppers and those barrels. So right, let's have a think about this. So I've just realised that I think these barrels need to be one lower. So let's just go and like break away all this ice just to mark where the barrels are going to go, and then that way then I can very easily just see which order these are meant to go in. So right, so this is the lime green one. So let's just get rid of this this barrel, and we can move this so it's just one lower. Should be okay. So right, so let's have a look. So let's just go and like just break away all these. It shouldn't take too long whatsoever. So there we go. All of those are broken. So these all need to be a little bit lower. The reason why is because, of course, the hopper minecart is going to pick all these up, and he's basically going to put it in the barrel. So it was kind of important to have them down here. Because otherwise, excuse me, Raymond, because otherwise, it would get blocked. So that's the reason why it's so important. So yeah, now that we've done that, we can start thinking about the rest then. So this eventually I'm probably going to build up out of coloured wool. To be honest, it doesn't really matter for now. But yeah, but let's start thinking about this actual track then. So this track is going to go all the way down like this. It's then going to go across like this, and I've just realised these hoppers need to go here because otherwise, basically it's not going to have any way of doing it. And oh, is this right? Yeah, I guess it is right. So that's all going to go like that. We're then going to do some planks, which are basically going to do like this, and then these are basically just going to link up with the hopper. So basically the minecart will get directed to that specific chest, in which it will then deposit all of the items, and then we'll get fired back. So it's that simple. Like, I do like things as automatic as possible. And of course the bowling game is like in real life, bowling is so automatic. Like, it just would have made sense to have done this all automatic without having to do not automatic. But I guess we'll see. So I can add in some powered rails. Let me just go and power all these up. Power the power rails like that. And then it's then going to be the same for the other side. So this is going to go across like this. All of this track is basically going to link up to here. And then on this side, it's then going to do the same thing. So it's then going to go spruce plank, track, and then all of these are then going to go the whole way across like this. So, right, this is going to go to here. I've just realised, I think this all needs to be built out one further, because I think we're getting in the way of some of the other redstone. So all of this is just going to go to here, and this track is going to go along here. So then there's going to be a little bit of redstone to basically switch these tracks to basically mean which way they go. So if you wanted it to go to, I guess, blue, it will go to here. But if you wanted it to go to pink, it basically would switch that tracks and then it could go to pink. Does this make any sense whatsoever? I've got like a feeling that like this episode has just not made any sense whatsoever. But that's okay, because it's just quite funny. And yeah, it might be annoying, but like I think it's funny. And oh god, I'm dropping down. So let's just go like pile up. And yeah, I think that's the track done. So let's oh god, I keep falling. Let's just build like a staircase. There we go. And that way then me or no one else can ever drop down. So yeah, so this redstone is actually going to link up to these tracks. So let's just do let's think about this. So if I like build like these blocks going along like this, right, so what about like if I changed this part? There we go, that looks okay. So yeah, basically that's how this is going to work. And so you can kind of see that like the rail has sort of changed, not really. And then this redstone we're then going to go across, because this is going to link up with the rest of this trail. So there we go. And then this is then going to go underneath to link up with the rest of that redstone. So let's see if this is going to work. So right, I've got to be honest, I haven't really tested this game. Like we had like a little brief test beforehand, but like we only had like one test, so I have no idea if we're going to enjoy this. I hope that we do, because we have spent a long time, well, I've spent a long time designing this. So right, right, let's just go and like break that, and there we go. Now I can sit down. So yeah, so this is basically how all of this is going to work. It's very, very, very simple. Oh, I've just realised that I put dirt there by mistake. So let's just go and do that. I can also go make some more redstone dust, just to go and like loop underneath, just so then this all like nicely links together. And then, yeah, I think after we've done this, we'll be able to have a little bit of a test to go. So I won't worry about doing all of them today, just because there is going to be quite a few. So I just kind of just wanted to give you one to show off, and then in the future you can kind of see how it's going to be, and then you'll know what to expect. So yeah, it's that simple. No, there we go. So once again, there'll just be a lever leading to this track, which should hopefully be okay. So let's come out of here, I guess. I don't entirely know what's going on down here anymore. I'm like losing track of like everything, to be honest. So right, let's give this a go. So let's just go and like break away all these tracks, and then this way then it should hopefully be able to do that. I've just realised that these hoppers need to be here instead. So yeah, so let's just go and like just plonk these here. Oh, I've got a feeling that like no one understands a single thing I'm saying, but you know what? That's fine, because you're probably going to see this in the next episode anyway. So, you know, why not give it a go right now? And let's just go and just put these as tracks, and then just put these as the powered rails. So yeah, I think that's it. And then let's just go and put this down here. So right, let's have a think about this. So these will land here like this. So I can once again just get rid of this and just plonk these here instead. So yeah, this is going to go like this. These ones I could also do as powered rails mainly, then put a redstone torch on top. It could be a nice little addition. So right, there we go. I think this is pretty much working, I hope. To be honest, I'm a bit worried that this makes 0 sense, but I guess we will see when we actually get down to like playing this game, because like this is definitely one of those games that like you have to understand, otherwise it's just not going to work. So let's just go and like just do like all of this redstone like this, and yeah, is this all working? Oh yeah, let me just very quickly yeah, let me just very quickly do this. I'll do it underneath once again, because otherwise we could like accidentally fall down. No, looks like Raymond's already had the idea before me. So yeah, that looks very, very, very simple. So yeah, so let's have a think about what we're actually going to put in here then. So basically, I was thinking about like just doing like a water bucket that just kills all the snow golems. It just basically means that this is just going to be a little bit more awkward. So let's just go and plunk that there, and then it should hopefully work. This has been a longer episode, by the way, I know, but that's okay because we're getting the game done. So yeah, let me have a think about this. So I might need to add like a powered rail, say here, and then also maybe like all of this row could be powered rails. Could be a good idea. And then yeah, we can just light those up like that. So I think that is pretty much the whole track done. Oh yeah, I do need to add in some more powered rails because I am running out of these things. So let's just go and make a bunch more redstone torches, and I could actually change some of these to powered rails as well. So let's just go like just do like a big strip of powered rails going the entire way like this. This could be a nice, neat idea. So yeah, so then let's just go and like do this on the other side as well. So right, let's just go and I think he's run out of powered rails. I think that's why he was waiting for me. But we'll see. So this is just going to go like this. So yeah, so there we go. And then Raymond, I guess you want to power those powered rails. Oh, you've got some more powered rails for me. Thank you. To be honest, probably could have just like placed them. In fact, do you want to power them? Because we need, of course, a way to be able to power them. So I think that is pretty much it. So let's just go and just shove the hopper minecart down, and let's see if it's going to do it. So right, let's have a think about this. So I think this is working already. So right, let's go up to the top, and let's see if this is going to work. So I guess we could do a bit of maybe a test to go to see how well this could go. And oh, looks like Raymond's got his crossbow locked and loaded, ready. So yeah, so that is pretty much all of the redstone done. It looks quite complicated, but it's all very simple, and they all do different things each. I might actually get rid of this. Sorry, no, increase this just in case by adding some more repeaters in. So let's just go and just fill all of these in, and then once again I can then just go back on myself like this, and then this can then link up like that. So that just gives me like more time to be able to do that. So yeah, so that is pretty much all of this done then, I guess. So I guess we could do a bit of a test to go. Could be a good idea. Oh, it looks like Raymond's getting all prepared. I have got snow golem spawn eggs on me, just for now. Oh, he missed. So, right, you're allowed one more go. Oh, and he got a spare. Well done. That was a good shot. So, yeah, so I guess if you go and like pick everything up, could be the way of how you do it. Or actually, no, just keep him there for now. Let's see if this is going to work. It's not working, apparently. So let's just go and have a look why this might not be working. So this goes all the way down to here. And then, oh, have I not put it? Oh, I haven't put a repeater in. Okay, so just put one there and one here, just in case. So there we go. That seems to now be officially working. Let's just go and reset this snowball. Just put this back in a position. And yeah, let's go all the way back up to the top again. And let's see if this is going to be working. So, right, let me go and press the button. That should change the lights over. The water bucket hasn't, of course, been placed in, but that's okay. Because we could kind of do that like outside of video anyway. Ow, that hurt. So yeah, so then all of these here as well. All of these. I might actually like it. Oh yeah, there is. So it looks like he's there. He's just not being fired back for some reason. And I'm not entirely sure why. But yeah, I guess that's something else we could sort in the future, maybe. Might be a good idea. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, so I guess let's just go back up to the top. Let's not worry about this for now. And let's just do like a full-on tester game then, I guess. Because you know, we've got to test the game. So, right, we need a crossbow. I think I've got a crossbow, yeah. I think I've got like a crossbow and stuff in some of these chests here, which should be okay, because this will allow us basically to have our goes. And oh, looks like he wants to go first. And oh, he went to the side. So right, see if we can do it again. And can you get anything? Oh, it missed. That was a pretty good shot though. Let me just go grab some of these. I don't know what colour I've grabbed. I've grabbed lime. Okay. Oh yeah, snow golem spawn eggs. Thank you. I forgot about that. Right, see if we can do that. Oh, we got a strike. Well done, you. So you got a strike. And then yeah, then we press the button, which should switch to the next person's go. For now, I'm just gonna use snow golem spawn eggs. Spawn all 9 of them. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So right, let's give this a bit of a go. So if I just like fire it down. Oh, I hit a few, but I didn't get any. So sadly, that's my go over. Right, go on then, Raymond, and see if you can do this. Oh, right then. So it's my go up next. So let's just fire against floor. And oh, I killed one. I killed one, which means I'm allowed another go. So let's just do this. And oh, I got a gutter ball. That's okay. Doesn't matter. Let me just go and respawn some of the snow golems. To be honest, this is the way you could play the game without any redstone. By just having these new snow golem spawn eggs. They just make things just a little bit easier. And oh no, it's a gutter ball. So right, go on then, have another go. So right, and oh, it was a miss. You might have noticed that there's a gap at the back. The reason why, no, I got a few, is because without that, the firework can just go, oh, I got a spare. Yeah, basically without that gap, the firework would just go across the firework would just go across the back wall, and it basically would just kill them all. So that's the reason why there's that gap there. Can I shoot him from here? Oh, he's trying to get me. I don't. Right, let's see if I can get back up. You can see all these. There's like floating repeaters and stuff. It's from like all of like the glitch bound. Oh god, there's fireworks. It's from like all of the glitch boundary. That's like where there's. I can't do this jump right. I'm just gonna break a block. Oh, I can't break them. Oh wait, it's because I'm using a crossbow. Did you know that you can't break things with a loaded crossbow? I didn't know that. That's quite cool. Look, you can't break blocks. That's quite cool. Did you just fall? Serves you right. Right then, so let's just go and like spawn a bunch of snow golems in, and let's see if we can do any better than our previous scores. I'm quite happy with that. Like getting a spare is like pretty uncommon. So I think the fact that like that we're able to do that is pretty good. So we'll go on Raymond. And oh, we got a gutter ball, which is great for me. And ow, remember I've got thorns. Oh, I hit one, but I didn't kill any. So right, let me have my next shot. Oh no, it was a gutter ball. I did hit one though, I think. So right, let me just go and spawn a few back in. There we go. So right, take your shot and see if you can beat me. And oh, we got it. Oh, 1 pin left. Remember, there's 9 pins in total. Oh, it was a gutter ball, which is great. And ow. Then again, I think that was more painful for you, Raymond, than it was for me. But yeah, but I think that is a pretty good example as to how this is going to work. So I'm going to have another go. I can't have another go. There we go. Oh, oh, that was so close. Oh, this is so irritating. Oh, you just killed the snow golem. But yeah, but that is pretty much the end of the video. Thank you, Raymond, for all of your help today. He's now going, can I kill this cow? What about if I went from like here? Oh, so close. Oh, so okay, whatever. What about if I just like fire it at it? No, I just can't do it. But yeah, let's see if I can. Oh, no idea where that one went. So yeah, thank you Raymond for helping me today. Thank you all for watching as well, and I will see you all at some point where we will come back and we will play my brand new lane launch minigame.